Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Bear BC in the chat and everybody else here. I am doing an early stream. I know, shocking. But I have plans. And Phil told me that the Diaz brothers aren't streaming tonight, so I hope they're not streaming. I looked, I didn't see a stream, so hopefully I'm not streaming over them. So I figured I would take the spot. I'd steal their spot and stream before Bancraft. So I get back to working on stuff later. But yeah. This is going to be a short one. I'm just gonna maybe stream for a little over an hour and raid into Bancraft. And I'm just going to I have a couple of updates on Fiendish. And also, of course, we're going to promote Incurvate, my Artbook that is right now on Fund My Comics. So if you haven't backed it, you should back it now. You should back it right now. The saying of the day is apparently back a tit. Or whatever. Get the titlet tier. That one. That is the big box tier on the campaign. And you know you want it. It's my Sexy Fantasy Girls art book. So we'll be pulling up the campaign and talking about that. But I have updates on Fiendish. We're going to go over Incurvate. And also I have new art to show that is a cover for another upcoming project. That's not mine, but I did the cover. So if you guys want to see that cover reveal, stick around. All right, let's go. Jolly Green is here. Yay! Yes, that's my Fiendish 3 trailer. Alifia Berg by Wordruna, one of my favorite bands. I love that song. I've been waiting to use that song in a trailer since like Fiendish 1. It's like I have a playlist of music that I listen to when I'm working on Fiendish, and that song is just always at the top. I love it so much. It's like I wish I could use it as a theme song, but I'm not rich, so I don't know if I can. It's never gonna happen, probably. But like, you know, if Fiendish was an anime, that would be the theme song. Hey, Wordruna, if you ever see the stream, you want to check out Fiendish, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. Hello, Lobster. Yes, I love them. Yeah, I like Heilung too. They're another one of those Nordic-y bands that they do this like, it's folk music, but also not completely traditional. Obviously, there's a lot of like throat singing, and it's merged with some modern instrumentals. But I love the sound. That and Nightwish. That's my music taste right there. Wordruna, Heilung, and Nightwish. And Rammstein. That's all I listen to. Jolly Green, hello. Rini, who is my date with. Oh, secret. It's a secret. I have events. I have family events to attend to, but it's neither here nor there. A guy in his room says Rini versus Diaz Bros. Yeah, I hope they're not streaming. If they are, I apologize. I thought you weren't. Phil said they weren't. So that's why I'm here. Hello, Fabio says hello. Hi. Lobster says I'll have to check Nightwish out. Yes, you should. They're very good. That name changes. Hello there, Doug209. Welcome. Let's see. There's also Alex VRB. Oh, not sure why we make it. All right. Oh, he has to check on his pops. That's understandable. Family comes first. So that's all right. Just it'll be a short stream anyways, so it'll be easy to check out the replay. But completely understandable. Bear BC says, hope you're having a great night. I am, and I hope you're having a great night too. All right, let's just jump into it, shall we? So we don't have a lot of time to fart around. So let's see. Do you like my background, by the way? Behold. I realized I should have had this background for when I filmed my trailer for Incurvate, but I just had the green background that was the perma cover for Fiendish 3. It was still there. I've had that as my background for like a couple months, but then I realized, oh, this kind of looks cool because like without the filter, this dark filter, this is the cover for Incurvate in case you haven't seen it yet. it looks really garish as a stream background, but now it looks great because I muted it and all that stuff. Anyways, so yeah, I'm proud of my background. Also, now I look like I'm some evil demon queen with wings coming, with like wings with eyes coming out from behind me. So that's fun. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff. Sure, some people like that. Sorry. Let's see. All right. Anyways, it's quite enough of that. Enough of that. What should I tackle first? What should I tackle first? Let me just pull up the campaign, and maybe I should actually post a link. That would be a good idea, Irene. That would be a good idea. Good idea. Let me copy that. Post it here. Back. Incurvate now! Exclamation marks. Spelled incurvate wrong. Let's fix that. Spelling is hard, guys. Spelling is difficult. All right. Sent. All right. The link to the campaign is in chat. Of course, it's in the description as well. So let me pull this up and show you all what's happening. Oh, there you go. Yay! Yay! All right. So here it is. This is my Sexy Fantasy Ladies art book that is currently on Fund My Comic. And it is at 63 backers, over $6,000 funded. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. That's a crazy high per backer funding amount, by the way. So I really, really appreciate that. That's amazing. That's like on average $100 or more per backer, and that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we've had a couple of more backers over the week. I posted a Lara Croft piece. I did that Jake colored, and I think that brought some eyes in. People really like that. I'll show you guys that. I should put that piece on the campaign page as well, because I think obviously that garners a fair amount of attention for two main reasons. So yeah, I'll put that on the campaign page, and hopefully it'll spur some more people into backing the book. But yeah, quick rundown. This is a 72-page art book of drawings that I've done over the past about 5 years or so. Look at that logo. I'm very proud of that logo. The book comes in a hardcover edition and a softcover edition. This is the first time I'm doing a hardcover for a campaign. I actually have printed hardcovers, just like I printed a hardcover once, but it was just a personal project that I wanted to do. But yeah, I realized that I'll have to charge more for the hardcover, but it's not that hard to do a hardcover. So I figured it's an art book. You should have a hardcover edition, right? That's just like what people do. And I was looking at other people's art book Kickstarter campaigns, and most people had a hardcover edition. So I decided I'm going to just be fancy. I'm going to do it the right way. Go big or go home, whatever the saying is. And so now this art book has a hardcover edition. The cover art is a color shift from the soft cover, and the hardcover is bigger. So the mock-up is accurate. It's not a mistake. The hardcover is going to be A4 size. So it's about like an inch bigger than the softcover on each side. And the softcover is just standard comic book size. So American comic size, same as my Fiendish books, but then the hardcover is like larger than that. And it scales up pretty well. It's like the dimensions match up pretty well. It's slightly shorter height-wise, but it's fine. My art is super high resolution, so it was easy to format that. So yeah, the artwork is like 99% done. Like all of my art is done. I'm just getting a couple more pieces colored. So this is a super fast turnaround because I want to have this art book ready for Heroes Con, which is in June. Oh my gosh, it's coming up so quickly. I have so much to do for it. But yeah, I want to have the book at Heroes Con. So that's why the turnaround is super fast, and you will be getting your books. If you back this campaign, you'll be getting your books at the same time as Heroes Con, if not before. I already have everything sorted out with RJ. He says he can do the fulfillment. So as soon as the campaign ends, which it'll be ending technically the night of May 14th. The campaign page says the morning of May 15th, but the actual last day is May 14th. It ends at like 1 a.m. on May 15th. So yeah. It'll be ending that Thursday on Panel Breakers. So super short campaign because I want to go to print. I just need final numbers, and I'll be going to print like the day after it closes. I already talked to the printer. Everything is in line, and Bancroft's actually already working on the pre-press files. He's doing my pre-press, making sure all the colors are balanced on every page. Because it's an art book, I'm putting in extra effort into making sure it really prints nicely and the colors are as bright as it can be, because when you transfer digital files to CMYK printing, the colors sometimes shift. So we're just being very careful and meticulous about all of that. So it's going to look great. It's going to look great. You guys know Bancroft does good work. So he's already working on a pre-press for this. And if we scroll down a little more to what's in the book, these are some mock-ups of the black and white pieces in the book. It's a mix of both black and white pieces and colored work, but even the black and white pieces, you can see I kind of added this parchment layer to it. So it's not like completely black and white. I kind of the whole thing will be printed in color anyways. So it's a mix of ink work. If I thought a piece looked better with just inks and shading, then that's what I went with. But there's a lot of colored pieces too. And you guys know I'm mostly an ink artist, but because it's an art book, I wanted to obviously make things as pretty as possible. So I threw some color on a lot of pieces, and I've gotten Jake and also Yaki to color some other pieces. So it's a mix of my colors and Jake and Yaki, but all the art ink work is by me. And look at all of these. I think some of these I've posted before, but not in color. So now you can see them in color, and they will be in full color glory in the art book. It's a mix of both fantasy themed, and there's a little bit of sci-fi stuff as well, but it's mostly fantasy girls. You guys know, if you've seen the Red Valkyrie auctions I was doing for like 4 years, I was drawing a lot of basically titty demon girls. There was a lot of that for the Red Valkyrie auctions, and it was just the thing that I was into drawing at the time, because you guys know I love fantasy. My comic is fantasy, obviously. So it was just the theme that I wanted to do when I wasn't drawing Fiendish. It's like what I wanted to draw to relax and have fun. So there's a lot of that, but also some elf girls, and I have a small amount of fan art, which I don't do a lot of fan art, but the ones that I did are in here. So there you go, 72 pages of this. And you guys will love it. You will not regret getting this book. Great Old Worm is here. Says hello everyone. Hello. Hi. TC says hi Irene, hi chat, hi TC. Thanks for joining. What's up? If you're just joining, this is going to be a short stream. I'm just going over Incurvate, and also I have a quick update on Fiendish, and I have a cover reveal. So 1 hour or so stream. It'll be short, but we're packing a lot in, so let's go and share the stream, let everybody know, because I've got some somewhat important updates people should know. So yeah, let people know. Bring everybody in. That name changes says I love hardcovers. Yes, get hard and grab a titillith, everybody. Back this book. Back it now. Don't let me end this stream without another backer hopping on this campaign, okay? Don't make me run into the corner crying and sad. So if you are watching this stream and you haven't backed my art book yet, check it out. It's on Fund My Comic, and the link is in the description. Actually, have I freaking pinned the link yet? Let me do that. Alex isn't here, so I'm a mess in the chat. And I forget to pin things. That's what happens when I'm on my own, so I don't know what the F I'm doing. That's okay. Let me pin my own link. Give me a second. All right, pinned. There you go. The link to the campaign is pinned in the chat, and it's easy to find. It's just fundmycomic.com/Incurvate. So there you go. You can go back this art book right now and get it in like 2 months. You'll get it soon. The add-ons to the campaign are super straightforward. I've got a bunch of stickers. I saw that a lot of artists who did art books on Kickstarter would have jumbo stickers going with their book. So that's what I did. And all of these pieces are also in the art book. But they'll be nice vinyl stickers. Some of them will be holographic or sparkly. So they'll be nice. You can like put them on your car and it'll stay there for years and years and years. So nice high quality stuff. I have a spicy double-sided mini print, and you can also get my art book from 2019. That was actually my first crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo way back when. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago, but I still have some copies left, and I think they're half gone now. I think I only have 30 copies left, so I put a limit on how many people can order, and 13 or 14 of them are already gone. So if you want a copy of Regrowth, then you're gonna have to order it now because they're gonna be gone real soon. And yeah, that's also like 70 pages. It's full black and white. There's less of a theme. It's just like doodles that I did over, like almost 10 years ago now. Oh my God, probably like 2016 to 2019. So there's some stuff that I was drawing when I was working on like Silk and Gwenpool, but then also some of my side comic projects, like because I was doing a lot of short comics on the side, trying to do my own thing outside of just Marvel work because I wanted to do my own comics. And eventually, I, of course, started working on Fiendish and building that world. So you can see the early work for Fiendish in there too. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's in there and that'll probably be pretty cool. But yeah, you can get my Regrowth art book. It's only 20. It's only 20 because it's a black and white art book. So check it out and you can just pick up Incurvate and add that on as well. Lobster Peterson says, "Oh Lord, oh Lord." TC says 72 pages, crazy. Yeah, the Starbucks is gonna be packed. It is. It is. So I upped the page count. It was originally going to be like, I think if you watch my announcement streams early on, it was like 64 pages. It clearly has gone up from that. It was like, oh, I'll make it 68. That's a lame number. Just make it 70, but it has to be multiples of 4 because that's just how books print. So I was like, just make it 72. I've had to cut pieces out. I have so much freaking artwork. Like I thought I wouldn't even have enough for a 60-page art book. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, I hardly have anything. I've been working on Fiendish all these years, but no, I have so much artwork lying around. And there are some pieces that they just personally weren't my favorite that I didn't put in or just didn't really match the flow, but not much. Most of the stuff I've done that's like finished stuff as well. Which this is, I guess I should make it clear, this is an art book. It's not a sketchbook. So I don't have like rough work in it or anything. If you look at the preview of the interior pages, like the whole book is like this. This isn't just me picking out the polished pieces. The entire book is finished work. So it's not a sketchbook. It's an art book and it's all finished, polished pieces. And I put a lot of effort into making it really nice. Even though it's an art book, it doesn't have a story to it. I made sure there's like thematic flow to the book. So you have like, this is the area of the demon girls, and then this is the fantasy sword women that will lop your head off. And then I have different sections of the book and a bunch of cutesy drawings in the back. So I think it has a nice flow to it. It'll be a nice coffee table book. And I like having art books. I like buying art books just as inspiration and just because it's a pretty thing to have. It's a pretty thing to have on the shelf, and I'll look at it if I have artist block, and hopefully it'll jog my creative juices. So I wanted to make something that felt like that I would want to own. So yeah, the whole book is like this. It's not, there's nothing chicken scratchy. There's nothing half finished. It's all polished work. And you guys know, like I have trouble doing things that aren't detailed and polished anyways. I basically don't know how to just leave things at pencils. So yeah, everything is very polished in this book. TC says art books are fun to have. Yes, they are indeed. They are indeed. And it has stickers. Yes, it has stickers. Hello. Cranberry Langers. Hello once again. At Gnarly Manga. Hello, Gnarly Manga. Thank you for joining. Hey, K-pop Junkie is here. Art books are great. Yes, they are. I love art books. Yeah, I have a bunch of art books, but what are my favorites? I have like the God of War, the newer God of War, the Viking one, supplemental book. That one was really cool just because they made it look like an actual notebook with like Faye's handprint on the front. If you've seen it, it looks really cool. It felt like an in-world item, and I love things like that, right? I have the Fullmetal Alchemist art book. I have Spirited Away art book. I have so many. I have tons of art books. So, and a bunch of stuff that I've backed on Kickstarter as well. So it's just funny enough, I've been printing art books for longer than I've been making my own comics. I've been printing my own art books since I was like 16. So this is something I've been doing for a while. It's just I guess it's not a thing that people really know, because I would just print my own art books and bring them to cons and nobody would buy it because I'm not famous and nobody cares. But hopefully that changes now. Back my book, everybody. Grab a tit. That's the tagline for Incurvate. Back my art book. Thanks. I'm assuming each piece gets its own dedicated page. Pretty much. So these are what you're seeing here. Each of those blocks, that's just a page from the art book. Some pieces that are just smaller and lower detail would be, I'll have like 2 or 3 on a page, but arranged artistically. I'll pull up some of the some files from my computer in a minute to show you guys. But yeah, generally this grid, it's not like all 6 of these are a page. Each block in this grid is a page from the art book. So that's what the art book would look like. Yeah, if you look at the, pardon moi, the mock-up, it'll look like this. So most, like 90% of the time, each piece has its own dedicated page to it. What's up with the tooth in the Rini piece? Oh, in the Rini piece? Do you mean the punchline one? The cutesy punchline drawing on the left side? So what I did was because I wanted the art book to feel really full and just full of stuff and fun, and you would find, like, I wanted it to feel like as you were flipping through the book, you would find little bits of treasure in the corners. So I drew a lot of little doodles and stickers, and I pasted them in any blank spot I found in the art book. So it's not just a bunch of art that I slapped together. There's like hidden stuff. There's the Nanarsa hidden in the book. I wanted it to be a lot of fun and just feel really dynamic. So I just felt like the tooth was cute. That's all it is. And also she's holding a mace, so she'll probably knock your teeth out. I thought that really went with her page. That's all. That's my thematic reasoning. That makes sense. That makes sense. Stickers. Yes, stickers. You thought it was either punchline or you. It is punchline. Yes. Yeah, I don't do a lot of fan art, but I do, especially superhero fan art. But I like drawing magic a lot, as you can probably tell by now. And I do like drawing punchline. Yeah, I think I got a commission to draw her at Tokyo Comic Con, and I just like, oh, this is really fun. So I just drew her a couple more times. And yeah, I like drawing those girls. They're fun. It's fun because they're basically look like anime characters, and I like that. Bancroft is here. Mr. Pre-press extraordinaire. Hello. Bancroft says some of the pages have a few pieces on them, and they're very well arranged. Thank you. Very Reenie kind of graphic design. That's cool that apparently I have my own graphic design style. But yeah, some of the pages have a few pieces together, and I'll try to pull up some examples, but some other pages are, most of the pages are not. It's just like one piece of page. Unhinged is here. XOXO. Hello. Hi, Jason. Thank you for being here. TC says, have I ever drawn art of myself? Yeah, a couple times. I don't think I'm that interesting to draw, but I have for like, there's one drawing that was in one of my stream thumbnails a few weeks ago where it's like a chibi version of me looking really tired. And that was actually for my animation job. So there's an animation job I was doing during COVID, and when it was seasonal, so after it was Hitmonkey. I was working at Hitmonkey doing backgrounds, but like after the season was over, we were all put on hiatus, which means laid off. That's how animation goes. When a season of animation is over and there's no immediate project for you to jump onto, like some people get put on new projects, but some people you're just on hiatus until like you're waiting to see if the project gets renewed by the network, and then you have work again. But until then, you're sitting around for like 4 months with no work. That's just animation for you. But anyways, yeah. So we're going on hiatus because production on Hitmonkey had been done. So our team, because they're all working on over like teams because it was COVID, so we were working from home. We all did little portraits, and it was like a team portrait, like everybody drew themselves, and it was like a goodbye thing that we put together, and everybody got to save it. I don't know, it was just a little group activity. Anyways, yeah, I need a reason to draw myself. I don't like drawing myself unless I have a reason. Anyhow, that fits. Yes, it does. Cranberry says he likes punchlines designed. Hiatus, yeah. Hiatus. That was my life for years and years. In Fund My Comic, can you add to an existing pledge? No, I don't believe so. I think you just have to pledge again. Or if you want to change your pledge, you can just cancel your old one and back again. And which is fine because I don't have like any first 100 backers get certain things on this campaign. I wanted to keep it simple, so if you want to add to what you back, you can just cancel the old order and back again before the campaign ends, of course. TC says that's a cute idea. It was cute, but yeah, this is the last time I drew myself. Right. Have I gone over the Tittleth here? I gotta make sure to do that. That's important. Can't not go over the Tittleth bundle, which is the crowning achievement of this campaign. Behold, I'm sure a lot of people have backed this bundle, so I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much, because this is like the big bundle of the campaign, but I think it's definitely worth it. It's a great deal because I have like $20 discounted off of it. The whole thing is $170, but you get it for $150 because you guys are awesome and I love you like that. What you get are both the hardcover and softcover editions of the book, all the add-ons, like all the fancy vinyl stickers, the jumbo vinyl stickers. You get the mini prints, and also you get an exclusive mini print that you can only get with the bundle, and a little sticker set that's like the floating eyes and mouth in the bottom. That's exclusive to the Tittleth bundle. So if you want everything on the campaign, but also a couple of bundle exclusives that you can never get anywhere else, you want to get all the special things and the most exclusive collector items on here for a discount, then you want to get this. Get the Tittleth bundle, grab a tit. That's what you should do right now. Links in the description. Cam is here. Cam says, good evening. Hello. Good evening. The Tittleth must always be acknowledged. Yes, indeed. Let me see if I can... Let me pull up the interiors to show you guys what the pages look like. All right, let me unshare this for just a second. Be gone, go away. Now it's me. Hi. And share. I need to be faster at sharing things. I'm always like awkwardly clicking around my computer because I can't find shit. All right. Boop, 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 boop. It's because I'm trying to not show anything that would get me in trouble on YouTube, especially with an Artbook campaign like this. I say as I pull up this cover. This was what I was sharing on stream yesterday on Panel Breakers. I say as I share this, that'll probably YouTube, nothing is showing. She is covered. Nothing is showing. Those are metal. She is not naked. Don't come for me. Yes. There is the cover for Incurvate, the softcover edition. Behold. And I will scroll through a few other pieces. Here's a Lara Croft that is freshly colored, newly finished. People really liked it. I didn't know that Lara Croft has such a vibrant fan base, but now I know. Now I know. I guess the world was trying to incentivize me into doing more fan art, so maybe I will. She's fun to draw. She's fun to draw. But she was a commission. If someone commissions me to do fan art, I will do it. So, yeah. God, Lara, thank you very much. Yes, yes, indeed. Big guns, yes, yes. I've always felt like I'm not very good at drawing guns, but then I'll actually do it, and I think I do all right. Yeah, I don't really know guns, but I mean, it's not difficult. It's just perspective work, right? Those are fun to do. Those are fun to do. So yeah, sparkles. Yes, I like doing skin sparkles. It's a little coloring technique I've been doing for a long time, and it's really subtle. But I think in the final, you can just subconsciously tell. I like adding like little very faint spatter sparkles to skin, so you can't tell unless you really zoom in or look closely. But obviously, we were zoomed in, and I made it more apparent on the cover because I wanted her to be like, ooh, otherworldly and shiny and stuff. So I think people finally noticed that. Coldrick says Rainy is a Southern Belle. I'm Southern Belle. I'm Southern. Well, I'm not from the South, but I've been living in the South for a long time. So I suppose would it be like stolen valor? Say I'm Southern? Not really. My family's from New York, so it's a very weird mix. New York, Taiwan, and like Atlanta. Very strange mix, but yes. I've basically half grown up in Atlanta at this point, so yes. I'll take the moniker. I'll take that moniker. TC says Reenie's Heroes Con commissions are open. Yes. Thank you, TC. Thank you. Commission her now so she doesn't have to spend the entire con chained to a table drawing. Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes. Yes. I will be sending out an email list before Incurvate closes to remind everybody to back the book, but also announcing to everybody some other updates on Fiendish, and also that my Heroes Con commissions are open. Please, if you're going to be at Heroes Con and you want to commission me now, because I want to be able to like sleep when I'm at Heroes Con. Like, I've spent way too many shows just like doing commissions in the evenings instead of not just socializing but sleeping, because last Heroes Con I was up until 5 a.m. finishing artwork because I didn't if I don't finish it, then I have to take it home with me to finish, and I have to mail it to the customer. It's just better if I can just give it to people at the convention. So if you would like a commission from me and you want to pick it up at Heroes Con, you can commission me now. That would be great. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so just send me a DM or email me, hellioncomics@gmail.com. You guys know where to find me. And I'll do it. So Heroes Con commissions are open. I'm ramping up to do stuff for Heroes Con. I got to do the Panel Breakers pinup, and TC already asked for a commission, so thank you so much. And I have more slots open. I could take like 2 or 3 more. That's totally fine. That's probably going to be a bit much, but whatever. I like money, so yeah, commission me. Also, come to Heroes Con, June 12th in Charlotte. Be there. I'm going to have Incurvate there as well. Yeah. Cranberry says, how much would you commission of you as a transformer? That would be so much fun to draw. But it depends. It depends on like the size of the commission, if it's just one figure or with a background or without background. Send me a DM because I try to like work with customers on the pricing. I give you a range so you can choose what you can afford, like pick an option that you can afford. So send me a DM if you actually do want that, and I will draw that. That is not a problem. I will do it. Continuing on more pieces from Incurvate. Let me just scroll ahead. I wanted to show some. Oh my gosh. Stop. glitching around. Right. So some of the pages are like this. These are the collage pages that I mentioned and Bancroft mentioned. So some of them have like several pieces put together, but this is what I mean by they're graphic designy. There's thought put into it. It's not just like crafts slapped together. But the other pages, most of the pages are just one piece per page like this. And yeah, these aren't just art pieces that like this isn't just, oh, this is all the art that's in the book. These are actual pages from the book that I've saved out and censored so I can actually share on screen, on stream. So some of the pieces are like this and this, some fan art, sci-fi stuff. Yeah, and this as well. There's like a tiny amount of cutesy stuff. Not much, but there's like a tiny teeny little bit of it. Yeah. Justin pastels. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and pastels? I don't do pastels. Just kidding, I can do that. Hey, Great Gold Worm is here. Hello. Thank you. Is Georgina Floyd here? Yes, Georgina Floyd is here. Hi. Welcome to the stream. A favorite around here, of course. You like the little squid alien? Those are so much fun to draw. Yeah, I was drawing those as add-on pieces for my Red Valkyrie auctions for a while. Those were like add-ons to the these space girls I was doing, so that was fun. That was fun to do. But yeah, Bear BC says great art, can't wait to get it. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it, and thank you for your support. But yeah, there's Baba Yaga, a storm piece. But yeah, plenty of stuff to discover in this art book. Is that even the right way to put it? Does that make sense? That didn't make any sense. Doesn't matter. But yeah, back the book down. Back it. Links in the chat. All right. What should I do next? I'm so bad at not getting distracted, but I have to do a short stream because I'm reading into Bancroft. So I can talk about Fiendish update or cover reveal. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Fiendish update first because I have some pencils from Fiendish pulled up here. Right. So yeah, let's talk about Fiendish first. Pivoting. On last week's Friday stream, you might remember I was talking about the original art tiers on the Fiendish Indiegogo. The Fiendish Indiegogo has original art because Fiendish 3 is drawn completely traditionally. All the inks are traditional, obviously digitally colored, but yeah, I've been inking the book traditionally. It's been a lot of work, but I think it looks even better than the previous issues because it's inked traditionally. I'm very proud of how it looks, and that also means you can get original art pages on the campaign, which you should do. So back Fiendish 3 on Indiegogo, the campaign is still open, back it now. And I was running into an issue of what to do with shipping the original art because I have some travel coming up this summer that was going to get in the way of shipping original art. As usual, I'm traveling all over the world, and then that gets in the way of my work. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why do I do this to myself? But anyways, the good news is I have found a solution. I will not have to cut off the original art in like 2 weeks because the original plan was to take the original art down and send out surveys to everybody who backed original art. And because the way it works on the campaign is, as you can see right now, I have like the 400 tier pages and then 600 tier. I have like price tiers for the original art. And what happens is when the original art closes, when those perks come down, I'm going to email each tier. There's 4 separate tiers, 400, 600, 800, and 1000. And I'm going to email everybody that backed those tiers in each tier. And the people who backed first come, first serve, you get to pick out of a collection of all the $1,000 value pages if that's what you backed, and then 800, 600, so on and so forth. So that was my plan, and I was thinking the original art has to come down early because I need to have time to send people emails so they can make their page selections, and then when I when I, before I embark on my travels for the summer, then I can ship out all the original art in time. But we won't have to do that because I have found someone that can help me ship out the original art. So the good news is that I'm going to keep the original art up until the other perks. It's just going to be open for as long as the other perks. And more importantly, someone brought this up last week that people who back the original art might want to read the book so they know which pages they want. They're more informed on the pages that they're buying, which I think is completely fair. So what's going to happen now is everybody who backed the original art, it will not only will the art be up for just as long as the book, but I'll send out a digital version of the entire book. So the book will be done and it'll be going to print. What'll happen is the campaign will end right as we're going to print, which I think it'll be July or August is what I'm predicting right now. And then everything will come down, the art and all the other perks. I'm going to close down the Indiegogo, and then I'll send everybody who backed original art a digital version of the entire book so you can read the entire book early. Like, you're spending hundreds of dollars buying original art, so I don't care. You deserve to read the book early, and then you can actually make an informed choice on the pages that you select. So there won't be an email in a couple of weeks, like I originally said. You can wait for you can take your time, or just like not think about it until July or August, and then I'll contact you guys when the whole book is done. I think that's fair. I sorted something out. Someone else is able to help me ship out the original art, and I'm very grateful. I don't know if they want to be mentioned yet, but I'm very grateful. So all that is sorted. All that is sorted, and I think that's better for the backers. That also means that pages that are not finished yet, because I'm not rushing things, like any pages that are towards the last section of the book that I'm still working on now, you get to choose from those pages too, which I realize there's not many pages from that section that I really want to sell, but like I took another look at that section of pages because there's only like 20 pages left for me to do, and like some of the pages I'm open to sell. I wasn't going to, but there are a couple that I think are pretty cool and I'm willing to let go of them. So yeah, now you get a more full selection, and I think that's more fair to the backers. Cranberry Lander says that's a good idea. Yeah, I just think that's fair to everybody, and everyone gets to make an informed decision, and you get to read the whole book before selecting your original art piece. And Lobster says, so many goodies to buy. I can hear my wallet hyperventilating. Oh, well. Well, you should ignore your wallet and buy them all anyways. I'm so evil. You should get it all because it'll be awesome when it's in your hands. Yay. Thank you for your support, Lobster. I think people would appreciate those super fans. Yeah. I mean, that's what's important to me, is making people everyone who backs the book. I want everyone to be happy, to like the product that they receive. But like, it's extra important if you're spending hundreds of dollars buying original art, and some people have spent $1,000. That's crazy. So I don't want to rush it. The only reason I was thinking of shipping the original art earlier and doing all that was because of travel. Like I'm gonna be in Taiwan later this summer, but yeah, nope, I have help. I should have just asked for help from the beginning, so now everything will be fine, and you will get to read the whole book before picking original art. So good news. Back Fiendish 3 on Indiegogo. Yay. Okay. All right. That's that. And what time is it? Oh my gosh, I only have like 10 minutes left. That was pretty good. I was actually I'm shockingly efficient with this stream. because I'm not being distracted and joking around with anyone else and wasting time. No, it's good to keep myself to a time limit. It's good. Owasi is here. Hello, what's up? What's up? Thank you for being here. Da-da-da. All right. And so, what shall I do now? What shall I do now? I guess, well, since I was talking about the campaign, I could pull it up real quick. What kind of promoter would I be if I didn't even pull up the gosh ding dang campaign? So let's do that for a quick second. Yeah, I should put a stopwatch on myself for my streams, right? Holy crap, this will be record breaking. It'll be the only time I do like an hour stream in my life. This never freaking happens. All right. Here we go. Here is the Indiegogo for Fiendish 3. It is still up, as you can see. You can still back this project. You can, we are in the late pledges stage. You can still get everything on the campaign for now, except for, of course, it had the 24-hour exclusive cover. You can't get that anymore, but you can get all the other stuff. And most importantly, you do want to back it now, because even though I do have my books on my storefront, fiendishcomic.com, I have a store, check it out. The campaign covers, I have campaign exclusive covers. Everything except for what I call my perma covers are campaign exclusive. So you can only get them on the crowdfunding campaign. And once I end this campaign in the summer, you won't be able to get those covers anymore. So that's why you want to back Fiendish campaigns while they are live. Here you go. Here's the main cover. That is a campaign exclusive. So the one that's all purple and with a red background with Ragna and Cosmere killing a bunch of demons, you can only get that on the campaign. Never again after that. It's only on the campaign. So you should definitely, if you like that cover, you should back it now. The green cover that has Yomi and that weirdo in the background, that is the perma cover. You'll be able to get that afterwards. But yeah, the main cover, the perma cover, and also of course the 24-hour cover that's not available right now. You can only get that on the campaign. Also, right, the Kyo cover. This is a wraparound, the first wraparound for Fiendish that is drawn by Kyo Naoki. Amazing Japanese artist. He's done work for games. He did covers for Common America. He does beautiful, beautiful work. So I was like, oh, I need a TNA cover, of course. Well, I should hire someone that specializes in that. And he did an amazing job. This cover, you can only get it in a bundle on Indiegogo, but if you want this cover on its own, you can get it on its own on the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter for Fiendish 3 is very similar, but the only exception is the only difference is you can get the Kyo Naoki cover on its own. So yeah, if you would like this cover on its own, you get back on Kickstarter, but you should also just get the big bundle tier, get the Give Me Everything, because you know you want to. It comes with all the variants and the first making of books for Fiendish. I have these, it's called Forging Fiendish. I'm putting out the first making of volumes for all the Fiendish books, retroactively, because in the past I didn't really make any making of books, but then I realized, hey, I have so much material lying around and process work and notes, I might as well make them. So I am making process books. It's the Forging Fiendish series, and there's one book for each Fiendish chapter. There's going to be a Forging Fiendish book that goes with it. So it'll be fun. If you like process work, if you like peeking behind the scenes, then you'll like that. And that's in the Give Me Everything perk. That's in the right-hand side, as you can see. And that is what I recommend. You should back that now. Back that now. But yeah, of course, the most important thing that I was talking about before is the original art. That's only available on the Indiegogo. I don't have original art on the Kickstarter. I wanted to keep the Kickstarter simple and straightforward, so you can only get the original art on the Indiegogo. So grab these before they come down, which you do get a copy of the main cover, and we reached a stretch goal where everybody who bought original art, you get a free sketch cover as well. So there's a sketch cover that's an add-on, but if you buy original art, you get a free main cover and a free sketch cover. It's a really awesome deal, so that's why you should get it. It's like there's a lot of added value to these. There's a discount on the original art because, as you can see, if I ever do sell more pages, so I don't think I will, I really want to hold on to the ones that I'm not selling. But if I do, it would be at a higher price point than on the campaign. And also, you get like 2 free books with your original art purchase. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Broke Entertainment is here. Hello. Thank you for being here. All right. Fiendish through on Indiegogo. I should back it right now. And of course, there's also the Kickstarter if it'll load. No, it won't. No, never mind the Kickstarter. I don't know why Kickstarter is being so stupid on my end. But anyways, never mind that. There's also a Kickstarter. Links are all in the description. You'll find it. All right. Let me address what is the last order of business. Cover reveal. You guys ready? You guys ready? All right. I'm doing great on time. This is amazing. Holy shit. All right. Cover reveal. Let's see. Can you guess what project this would be for? It's not like I've already told everybody on Twitter. What could it be for? Dun, dun, dun. Cranberry Land just says ready. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. What? What is that? I don't understand anything about that comment. I think Koreans look just fine. Very good looking people. I'm not Korean, so I don't know how that's relevant. DC's. It's alright, it's just YouTube for you. You gotta embrace the randomness. Right, cover reveal. Let me go back to sharing my images. All right, I'm going to zoom in on this first. So you get a gradual reveal. As is proper. All right. And then I will share. Share screen, find the window, no boobs showing. All right, here we go. Yay! All right, you guys ready? Should I play something first? I should have played a, what should I play? Okay. Jake's not here. That was a fake out. But the cover is for his book. So that's why I played it. And it's still appropriate. All right. Now let's do the reveal. TC says, God help us. YouTube, don't get me in trouble. Nothing is technically showing. There you go. That is my cover, or the inks of my cover for Cardinal the Barbarian Bad Dragon. That is hopefully launching next week. We shall see. If you've watched Panel Breakers yesterday, you will have noticed that there have been some difficulties, which are understandable, completely understandable with the launch. It's because Kickstarter doesn't allow you to have multiple campaigns at once, unless you're like a really seasoned creator on Kickstarter and they know you are trustworthy. Otherwise, they won't let you have, they call it overlapping fulfillment. So basically, they want you to like ship you damn books before you can launch another campaign, which is completely fair. And I understand. It's also why I wasn't able to launch an Incurvate on Kickstarter, even though there will be an Incurvate Kickstarter later in the year. But yeah, right now, because Fiendish 3 is still open, they're like, nah. And I'm like, okay, I understand. That's responsible. I'll be responsible. Right. But right. So hopefully Bad Dragon will be launching on Thursday, the coming Thursday. Everybody hope and pray that it happens. Let's just hope the fulfillment happens soon enough. RJ has a lot on his hands, but I am praying for him and with him that everything gets shipped quickly and the campaign gets approved. So here you go. Here you go. This is my cover. You guys all know and love Carnal. It's a bootylicious book, even more coverlicious and beautiful than my art book, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, I have like, there are nipples in my art book, so it's different. Maybe that is a little more revealing. But anyways, no, Cardinal's a ton of fun. If you guys have, some of you guys who have backed the first main Cardinal book, you should be already getting your books. Like, it's in fulfillment. It just hasn't completely finished shipping. So it's a really fun book, and I love doing this cover. So you should look forward to the launch and sign up for the launch. Let me try to find the actual like freaking sign up page. I should have this right. I will post it in chat so you can. Is this the sign up? Why is it taking me to this like Wix site? Is it? I think it's just carnalcomic.com, but then sometimes I can't remember if it's. Jake has like 3 websites. I can't remember which one it is, but here is the. I'll post a sign up. Sign up for Carnal here, all caps. All right, it is in chat, so you guys can go do that now, so you don't miss out on the launch. Bancroft approved. Yes, there are no nips in Carnal the Barbarian. It's technically PG, but that's like saying Goblin Girl is technically PG. Is like technically nothing is showing, but also you can see everything through the clothes. So let me actually share the sign up page. Yeah, so you can see the art from the book, some actual finished art. Look at this. I think the website is tons of fun. It like he's got those the art of the girls parallaxing and stuff. I don't know how he did that. That's a lot of fun because I use Wix as well for my website. I guess yeah, there is a parallax thing you can do for images. Anyways, I'll stop being autistic about it. Right. It was supposed to launch April 30th, but it's not anymore. So should be launching the week after instead. Regardless of when it launches, it will be on Panel Breakers. What you should do is sign up right now. Let me see if you can. I wonder if you could actually sign up on the Kickstarter or follow the project on Kickstarter. So there's a link to the Kickstarter right here. You can click through and see if you can follow the project there, because I know he has the project page basically up and finished. So if you want to follow it on Kickstarter so you know when it launches, that would be wonderful. And you can do that and also sign up for the email list. So I'm sure he'll send out a newsletter before it goes live. So it doesn't cost you anything to sign up for the email list. So enter your email here, join the email list so you don't miss out on any news for Cardinal. Andrew Wyatt is typing in Chinese in chat. 下次几时去台湾? I'm going in. Well, I don't like to announce my travel plans in detail because the internet's be fucking crazy. But it'll be this summer. I'm going to see family. It's obligatory. It's my obligatory trip to see family. I've got to listen. I have family duties, everybody. I have family duties. Launching someday soon. Yes. I'm definitely gonna get that cover art framed and mounted on my wall. Oh my. well. I don't know if it'll be for sale. I think Jake might want it, but maybe there'll be a print of it. It's up to him. You can ask him to actually sell prints of it. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I know he does. I just brain farted on the thing. Mouse pads, like mouse mats, not like little ones, but really, really big ones that are like 3 feet long and whatever. That's what she said. But like he, that's why he does the wraparound covers, because he'll do these mouse mats that are basically giant table mats. So it probably will be mouse pad of that art plus all the other covers for this upcoming campaign. So you could get that. I think that would be pretty great. I think that would be pretty great. Colton Kodrick. I don't know why Colton Kodrick is speculating about my ethnicity. I have been very transparent about my ethnicity. I'm Taiwanese. And like 3 other things, but yeah, the Asian part is Taiwanese/Chinese. I speak Chinese. It's not a secret. But people can speculate. It's fine. It's what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen. Gotta fight Jake to the death for that art. Yeah, I guess so. I'm pretty sure he wants it. Let's go back to the art. And I think you know what? I will reward all of you for being here. By showing a further sneak peek. Should I do that? Shall I? A big mouse pad is called a rat pad. Why does it have to be called that? Why can't it be something cute like capybara pad? Because that's a big mouse. Doesn't make any sense, because the whole point is this computer thing is called a mouse. Ignore me. Oh, whatever. I don't make any sense. Yes, please, says chat. Epic Gnosis says, I've been missing sneak peeks. Well, now you haven't, because you see the sneak peek right in front of you. Behold, these are the inks for my cover for Karnal the Barbarian, Bad Dragon, hopefully launching in a week. Sign up right now for the email list. The link is in the description. I just posted it. I'll paste it again just in case anyone missed it. But yeah, here we go. It's in the description. Yes, double sneak peek. Yeah, of course. That's what these Friday streams are for. Spoilers, campaign updates, and spoilers. That's what I stream on Fridays for now. That is my goal. So Edgehog Ltd Wixsite that website right there. Yeah, sign up for the launch for this book. So hopefully launching this year. It will be. They just have to finish the fulfillment for Karnal one first. Colton Kodrick. Let's not get into that, shall we? I don't know if we want to get into that. It's pretty complicated. Ethnically, I'm ethnically, like, racially Chinese. Yeah. Like, that's not, I think that's just logical to say, but the other aspects are complicated. So let's not get into it. I would say no, but there are arguments for, I don't know. We do speak Chinese. It's like splinter Chinese. Who cares? It's not. I don't want to talk politics. Thank you. Oh no, not thank you. How dare you? Yeah, whatever. Nationalities. Yes. Listen, it's one of those complicated places, don't you know? All right. Let me see. What time is it? Oh boy. It is time to, I should probably raid into Bancroft because it's 9 and he usually starts streaming around 9, so I've got to set up the raid. But before that, I will show you guys another further So I made sure to crop only this tiny little part of the cover so you don't see anything else. But I did actually color it. And I'm really proud of the colors. I think it'll look really good. So there you go. That's what you guys have to look forward to. I expect when this book launches, you will all get my cover because it's awesome. You know you love it. You know you want it. So you should definitely get this when the book launches, and reward me for giving you such a lovely sneak peek right now. That's what's gonna happen, isn't it? Great Goldworm says, nice, nice. Epinosis says, nice coloring. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cranberry says, which project are you most excited for coming up / that you're doing? Well, I mean, I'm always excited about the projects that I'm doing. But of course, I'm more invested in my projects for myself. So Fiendish and Incurvate. But yeah, I think like I mean I've been really excited to do Incurvate for like 2 years. But at the end of the day, it's an art book. It's like people know what they're getting. It's pretty art and it's a fun ride, lots of hits, right? But what I'm more excited about, just because the so much hinges on audience reaction, I am so excited for people to read Fiendish 3 because I work really hard on making the story just ramp up even more from previous Fiendish books. And remember when I was saying during the launch that a lot happens in the book? I mean it. A lot happens in the book. If you want to read like the first 15 pages of the book, because it's like a 70-page book, so I have a whole 15-page preview. I'm like, whatever, it's a big preview, but it's fine. Like, there's so much happening in the book, I don't mind giving that away for free. So you can read that on the Fiendish website, fiendishcomic.com, or you can go to Global Comics and read that on the Fiendish Global Comics. But yeah, there's already reveals in that section, but then there's like 3 other big things that are revealed through the rest of the book. And like I realized that even if you read to the halfway point, there's a further reveal after the halfway point, and it ends on a cliffhanger. Like I think it's gonna be one hell of a ride. And it's the part of the story where Fiendish 1 and 2 was the setup, and Fiendish 2.5 was like the backstory, the slightly sad and depressing backstory. But Fiendish 1 was like attention grabbing fight scene. Fiendish 2 was all the character work. You got to know the team, Casimir, Iskall, and Yomi, and then like, so now you know the team, you know the setup for the story. I wanted to just start out very understandable and kind of let everybody see, like, slowly sink into the world instead of just lore dumping and overloading everyone. But now that you have a basis for the world and you know who the characters are, we're going full steam ahead. And I am so excited to see what people actually think of the story as it ramps up, because it's just like a straight shot from Fiendish 3, 4, and 5. Because the story is the group, they're searching for where these demons are, and they go to Thalfrin in Fiendish 3. They encounter more demons, and there's a bunch of reveals about demons, and maybe we'll get to find out a little more about who's behind the demons. Who knows? Maybe not. Who knows? And then 4 and 5, chapter 4 and 5, the group will be going back to Dorbo, which is Casimir's hometown, which was the origin point of the demon infestation. And that's just a whole freaking emotional roller coaster, and I can't wait to draw it. There are so many scenes I already see in my head. I can see the framing. There are more characters to reveal. So I'm so freaking invested in this project. I'm so excited to show everybody. I wish that I could just, like, what I see in my head, I can just print it onto paper. I didn't have to spend a whole year drawing every chapter. Like, I need to figure out a way to draw these chapters faster, man. It's fucking crazy. I'm so slow. But yeah, in my mind, I'm already on book 5 and book 6, which is what happens after Dorbo. Like, I'm already working on that. I'm like years ahead on the project while I'm still drawing this part. And sometimes it's frustrating, but it has to be done. I have to make sure it still looks good, right? So yeah, that's what I'm most excited for, is the actual story of Fiendish, because it's so much more than, well, it's a simple demon hunt. It's so much more than, well, it's a fantasy book with, pretty good art. I think the art is pretty good, but it's so much more than that. It's an actual mystery with reveals. I want to go somewhere with the story, and I want to hopefully bring everyone into the same level of emotional investment as I have in it. So yeah, it's something that is meant to be read. I am not bullshitting this project at all. If I'm going to spend 15 or more years of my life on something, it's going to be fucking worth it. That's my answer. Andrew Wyatt says, Fiendish is a slow burn series. It is, which is good because it helps with character development. Yeah, it is definitely a slow burn series, which I was apprehensive to do at first. And I think it was too slow for some people because it's much more so, you don't really see slow burn series in American comics. Not as much. I won't say it doesn't exist, but you don't see it as much. Most American comics is like, okay, here's a setup in issue 1, and then you just bam, 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 go forward with it. But I wanted Fiendish to read like a novel / fantasy manga, which a lot of fantasy manga are slow burn series where you slowly get to know the characters, and it's not just, well, here's all the information, you already know everything, and then it's just about like fighting the bad guys every issue after that. I knew it was a bit of a risk, and some people who read more American comics wouldn't be used to it, but I wanted to tell the story my way, so that's what I committed to. And I mean, hopefully it communicates well. I think there is clearly an audience that understands what I'm going for. And if you have read like Fiendish 1 and you thought, well, it's a slow burn, I don't really know where this is going, like it's intentional. Everything is going somewhere. All the hints I dropped, like why isn't Cosmea burned by the demons, and what is this girl at the end of the book that can like throw trees around and speaks a weird language. That's Ragna, by the way. All of this is not just there for no reason. It's a mystery story. It will be revealed. Everything will be explained. So there you go. That's my promise to you. Everything is there for a reason, and your investment will pay off. Remember Dorvo. Free Ren is a slow burn story. Yeah, and I love Free Ren. Season 2 was really slow though. Season 2 was fucking infuriating, but season 1 was really good. And I need to read the manga. So yeah, but I like slow burn stories, and that's, they tell you should write what you like creating. So that's what I did. Hero Dark, good luck on your endeavors. Thank you. Yes, TC says big hints. Yes. I mean, I've been kind of telling people where the story is going. I mean, like, saying like, yeah, there's somebody behind the demons. There's going to be a reveal of a villain coming up, and also like they're going to be going to Dorvo, and more things will be revealed. Like, I've been saying this, but not for no reason. Like, it's true. There actually will be a villain. There's things I have planned. I'm not just talking out of my ass. Kramer Lange says I like season 2. I'm glad you like season 2. I didn't hate it. I don't hate it. It was nice, but just I think season 1, the stakes are so much higher, and I missed that. Season 2 was definitely, it was just slower, and it was just my own expectations were like, I expected a ramp up, like a continuation of the tension level from season 1, and I was just, it was jarring for me to kind of return to, it felt like a reset of the tension level. You go back to the tension level of the beginning of season 1. So, but I understand what they were doing. It's just not a story that's a continual build up. So I understand that. My story is a continual build up. It starts out a little calmer, relatively, killing demons. Calm start to the story. Your whole family getting killed by demons. Calm start to the story. Anyways, you know what I mean. But yeah, it is going to be like ramp up, and things just hit the fan over and over again. So that's definitely what I'm going for. The key is Eren Yeager's basement is in Dorvo. No, there's no Eren Yeager's basement in Dorvo, but there are catacombs. There are things hidden in catacombs, and that will be fun. We shall see. All right. I should probably raid into Bancroft. Is he streaming yet? I should raid into his stream. Let me set up the stream to raid into him and find the link. Where is El Bancrofto's stream? Here it is. Oh, he is going to be chatting with Mark Polton today. Cool. Oh, they already started. All right. I will I will wrap this up now and just raid into him. Then I'm gonna get back to my life. How do I never remember how to set up raids? Please be patient with me. Let me play something instead of you watching me awkwardly fumble around my computer. Let me play. What should I play? What should I play? Let's see. What should I do? All right. Should I do the Fiendish trailer again? Or oh my gosh! Oh my fucking gosh. I should have checked back on the campaign. You know what? You know what? I am terrible. Because I should have actually refreshed this on stream, but then I opened it again. We have had more backers on Incurvate. Thank you guys. Oh my god! Thank you guys. I was even lucky. I was so focused on talking about other stuff. Holy shit! Nobody in chat said that they were backing. What if you're in chat and you back the campaign? Shout, say so I can pull up your chat and thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for backing the campaign. Holy crap! Woo! Yeah! I forgot to refresh the campaign. Yes, I did. Yes, thank you to anyone. Matthew Hunter said, I said a lot. I'm sorry, I missed it. This always happens when I'm streaming solo. I apologize. So thank you if you're the one who backed the campaign. I appreciate it. I do. I always miss things because I'm like handling stuff on the stream and then like only glancing at chat. But yes, it was Matthew. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Holy shit. That always happens. My mic hates me. I'm always torturing it. All right. Right. That means I should play the trailer. Huh? That's only appropriate. All right, let me go and do that. And the special trailer. All right, let's go. Hi everyone, I'm Irene Strychalski, aka Irene Draws, and I am super excited to announce the launch of my new art book, Incurvate. Incurvate is a 72-page collection of commissions, auction art, fan art, and just doodles that I've made over the past 5 or so years. I've long been fascinated by otherworldly and dark things, and I merge my love for fantasy and sci-fi with some spunk from my anime influences and a little bit of Lovecraftian horror. Also, I love drawing beautiful and slightly dangerous women, so this art book will be full of that. Back the campaign now to get the standard comic-sized softcover edition, or the A4-sized hardcover edition with this color-shifted cover art. You can also add on several stickers of art from the books and a spicy double-sided mini print. Not to mention, there are also bundle exclusive items that you can only get on the crowdfunding campaign that come with the Tittleth bundle. It's a really good deal, you should definitely get it. You can also add on my 2019 Regrowth art book if you missed out on that crowdfunding campaign. All the art inside the book is basically complete, so the turnaround time will be very fast. I aim to have this art book ready for Heroes Con in June 2026, so you are guaranteed to get your books. Thank you in advance for your support. I can't wait to put Incurvate into your hands, and I hope you enjoy this collection of my curvilicious, sometimes spicy, sometimes sweet, fanciful creations. There you go! We achieved Spark. This was a successful stream. Yes, we have achieved. All right. I have set up the raid into Bancroft stream. He is talking to Mark Poulton. It will be a good time. So everyone go over there. Just stick around. Don't go anywhere. You'll be redirected into their stream. And don't forget, if you have not yet and you're watching the replay, back Incurvate, my art book that is live right now on Fund My Comic. The link will be in the description. And if you haven't yet, of course, also check out my comic Fiendish 3 on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. All right, I will head out now, and I'll see you guys next week for Panel Breakers. Panel Breakers should be on my channel if everything goes well. So just stay tuned, and I will see you guys then. All right, bye. Bye, guys. Ding.